Hello, my name is Brian Muriuki, registration number S08011932 stroke 2020, and I'm doing Bachelor of Science in Industrial Chemistry. And this is a video on importance of gender awareness in African culture. So to begin with, Africa is home to a wide range of customs and rituals that influences the identities of its people. And the delicate relationship between gender roles, societal expectations, and the changing landscape of gender consciousness is one of the key elements in that it penetrates in African civilization. And the significance of gender awareness in African culture is examined in this presentation, which also examines the historical background, the customs, and current trends that affect the dynamics of gender relations. In the historical context, understanding the significance of gender awareness in Africa requires a glimpse in the historical tapestry that has woven the fabric of its societies. Traditionally, many African cultures adhered to rigid gender roles, where the men and women had distinct responsibilities within the community. These roles were often deeply embedded in cultural and religious belief, influencing daily lives, rituals, and societal structure. These roles, through integral to the functioning of the community, created a hierarchical system that often marginalized women and limited their participation in decision making. Challenges and opportunities. So, Africa is, as I said, is home to wide range of customs and rituals that influence the identities of its people. The content is rich in variety and cultural legacy, and the delicate relationship between gender roles, societal expectations, and challenges, landscape of gender consciousness is one of the key elements that penetrates the civilization. So when we go to the cultural resilience and diversity, the variety of African civilization is mirrored in the wide range of perspectives on gender roles. African culture are not homogeneous, while some communities have a long history of matrilineal tradition where women play important roles in administration, making other society are firmly entrenched in patriarchal institutions. While talking about gender awareness in Africa, it is also important to acknowledge the value that this variety, because there isn't a single universal strategy for dealing with gender issues. So let's look at the importance of gender awareness. And it is impossible to exaggerate the significance of gender consciousness in modern African society, because gender awareness promotes a more fair allocation of opportunities and resources by fostering communication and understanding between the sexes. Research continuously demonstrates that better health outcome, higher economic output, and more social stability are associated with the empowerment of women and the advancement. As I said, that research continuously demonstrates that better health outcome, higher economic output, and more social stability are associated with with the empowerment of women and the advancement of gender equality. African nations have the ability to prosper in constantly shifting global environment if they acknowledge and utilize the potential of every individual, regardless of gender. So, in conclusion, gender awareness is crucial in African civilization since it is deeply ingrained in the continent's culture. Fostering a more fair and inclusive future requires understanding the historical background, recognizing the potential and difficulties, and valuing the diversity and resilience of African cultures. Promoting gender awareness is essential to creating societies in Africa that value and appreciate the contribution of all its citizens as the continent continues to change. So, the abstract in English, this essay discusses the importance of gender awareness in African society, tracing its roots to traditional gender roles. It highlights the challenges and opportunities faced by African societies due to factors like colonization, globalization, and urbanization. Despite these challenges, initiatives promoting gender equality, grassroots movement and governmental efforts are shaping a more equitable future. This essay emphasizes the cultural resilience and diversity of African societies, emphasizing the role of gender awareness in dismantling stereotypes and contributing to nations' development. The abstract in Kiswahili, insha hii inajadili umuhimu wa ufahamu wa kijinsia katika jamii ya Kiafrika, ikifuatilia mizizi yake hadi majukumu ya jadi ya kijinsia. Kutokana kijinsia inaangazia changamoto na fursa zinazokabili jamii za Kiafrika kutokana na mambo kama vile ukoloni, utandawazi na ukuaji wa miji. Licha ya changamoto hizi, mipango ya kukuza usawa wa kijinsia, harakati za mashinani na juhudi za kiserikali zinaunda mustakabali wenye usawa zaidi. Insha inasisitiza udhabiti wa kitamaduni na utofauti wa kijamii za Kiafrika, ikisisitiza jukumu la ufahamu wa kijinsia katika kuondoa dhana potovu na kuchangia maendeleo ya taifa. Abstract in Kikuyu. Rugano rũrũ rũrarĩrĩria bata wa kũmenya arũme na atumia thĩinĩ wa rũrĩrĩ rwitũ rwa Afrika harĩ mĩri itũ ya mawĩra ma arũme na atumia. Rũrarĩrĩria maũritũ na kanya karĩa rũrĩrĩ rwa Afrika rwageragĩra kumana na maũndũ ta ma ũkoroni na gũkũra kwa mĩciĩ mĩnene. Onokorwo maũndũ marĩa maritũ marĩ o kuo, mĩbango ya gũkũria kũiganania kwa arũme na atumia na wĩrutĩri wa thirikari nĩiraheana kĩĩrĩgĩrĩro kĩa ũtũũro mwega ũroka. Thank you.